From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into another edition of The Horse's Mouth here on Buzz TV, brought to our good friends at the Heritage Capital Group. We're at my bar, of course, at Tommy Max. We're going to talk about leadership this time around. We got some new faces, we got some old faces, we just got some faces right here at the bar. It's always a great time at Tommy Max. Let's welcome in the panel. Thomas Asbury's here from the Pace Center for Girls. Hey, Tom, how are you?
I'm doing well, thanks.
So you and Bill Prescott are old buddies from the Jaguar days.
We are. I was the webmaster for the Jaguars back when Bill was the CFO, when you were still playing for him.
Yeah, great days. I hope they're off to a good start this year. We're getting
They are.
no doubt. All right, so what do you do with the Pace Center for Girls? You're an attorney.
Yes.
That works for them.
Yes, I just came on. I've been there about a month now. I'm their general counsel and senior compliance officer.
That is fantastic. So tell us a little bit about the center for the girls.
Well, the Pace Center was founded in '85. It's a nonprofit designed for helping at-risk teenage girls.
Cool.
And it helps them, it educates them, it gives them counseling, life resources, stay in school. Most of them graduate and improve their grades, and it just changes lives.
His daughter, 3 girls, that's awesome, man. You know, girls, look, we all need love, man. The girls, they need some good love, no doubt about that. Great to have you on the show. Joel Chamberlain, what's happening, man?
Good to see
Welcome
you.
from the Financial Solution Advisors Group. How you doing?
Doing great.
So what are we talking, man? Estate planning, financial planning, tax planning, all the above?
All the above,
You
yes.
must be really smart, aren't you?
I've got a great team.
You got a great team. How long you been in this game? How long you been in
A little
that?
over 20 years, yeah.
No kidding. Did you get a finance degree like out of college? Like, did you know what you were going to do coming out of school? Or
Yeah, I knew I always wanted to be a CPA, financial advisor. I really wanted to help people. I figured I could use my math skills and my financial skills to help people reach their goals.
There you go. That takes some leadership. We're going to get into that, no question. It's got to make you feel good when taking care of people's money. They got to trust you, right? So that's a good feeling.
Correct, yes.
All right. Great to have you. Jon Heymann, what's happening, dude?
Good to
Welcome
see you.
back.
Good to see
you.
you,
How
Tom.
you doing?
I'm doing very well.
And Alessandro Apolito from Cheers 904. What's
Thanks
happening,
for having
fellas?
me.
All right, let's talk leadership real quick. What makes a great leader? You start. Number one.
I'll tell you, if you take a look at Pace Center for Girls, they have always had fantastic leaders. I'm very familiar with that
Nice.
nonprofit,
Wonderful.
so it's great to
you.
meet you as well.
Yeah.
But it takes good leadership who have a servant heart and a vision, a clear vision, and can manage that vision.
Alessandro, how about you? I know Cheers 904 is your fun time, right? You have a good time with that, do really well with that. But you're an attorney by trade as well.
I am.
And what makes a good leader to you?
I think someone who's willing to lead by example. You got to show the standard that people need to follow, and then you also need to show people that you're willing to roll up your sleeves and do the work too.
Yeah. Consistency is the key, Joel, in my opinion, right? Be the leader every day. Like, don't be this way one day and this way the other day, because you'll lose me pretty quickly. But if you're consistent with your message, whether I like it or not, as long as it's consistent, I can work with it.
Yeah, and the team's got to know you care, and they've got to know you have their back.
Yeah.
And that's got to be in public and behind closed doors. So the team's got to buy in.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You know, it's funny you say that. Like, people think of Coughlin like just this grand task, general, and he was, but he'd also be very, kind to you as well. Never forget, real quick, when my dad was diagnosed with cancer, I didn't tell anybody, but he found out from the team doctor, and he pulled me aside after Mass, for a game. I knew him from BC, and he put his arm around me, and I was like, man, this guy's the best. You can yell at me all you want. I could care less. I'll run through the wall for you. Tom, how about you, man? What makes a great leader to you, buddy?
I think there's a big difference between delegating and abrogating. And to me, there's, and of course, you got to be a servant leader. You've got to lead by example. You've got to show them you care. And that you're willing to get in and roll up your sleeves and get in the mess with the rest of them.
What's the old saying? You got to walk the talk. If you're going to talk the talk, you better walk the walk, right?
Absolutely.
Phonies don't make it.
Yep.
Right.
They just don't make it. And people can feel that. Right?
I agree.
Genuine. Are you genuine or not?
They can sense it. I mean, if you're in a leadership position, you've got all eyes on you, and so people can see, if you're being a strong leader or whether you're just abrogating your duties.
Yeah, right. And if you don't live it, nobody's going to follow it. I don't think. If it's hollow talk, we used to have these words. It's funny. I know a lot of programs do it, like pro and college. They have like these sayings. It's deeds, not words. Right, that was always one that I always stuck. I was always in the weight room. Deeds, not words. So forget talking about it. Just do it. Show it, and people will follow.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think we got a great leader in Doug Peterson. here in Jacksonville.
Agreed.
Yeah.
He does it different than Tom, but it's still the same, right? He's serving his team. He's making sure. And look, like any good coach, any good leader, they take the brunt of the negative.
Mm-hmm. You also have to
Why
know
did
how
that
to-
play out? Yeah, don't worry about, it's on us. It's on us,
You also have to know how to get the most out of your team.
Everybody's different.
Everybody's different, and you got to know how to inspire.
Yeah. Some people, that's a great point, Tom, because I was always yelled at growing up. Yeah, I mean, you got in trouble, you got yelled at. Right. You got in trouble at school, you got yelled at, or you got whacked or whatever the case may be. Coaches yelled at you. Everybody yelled at you. I never had a problem with that, but there were guys that did. They would go into don't yell, you cannot yell at me. I can't function when you're yelling at me. Right. Just for whatever reason. Yeah. And you're right. You've got to be able to adapt and improvise to the people that you're trying to inspire and lead.
Yeah.
All right, fellas, great. Thanks for being here on a Thursday because we got Thursday Night Football tonight. Jaguars taking on the Saints. Are we all Jag fans? If not, we got big problems. We don't. I'm kick this guy out. He's going to get you. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. All right, check out their great profiles at iwannabuzz.com. You'll see this conversation and many, many more with many more to come. So until next time, y'all stay safe and be cool out there. We'll see you right here on the Horse's Mouth. Cheers.
The team at Heritage Capital Group is special because it's a collection of people across the spectrum.
We have people who have been in the shoes of owners that are looking to buy and sell, and professionals that have executed transactions helping buy and sell companies for decades.
I think when you talk to us, see what our experience is, see what our skills are, see the reach that we have, you'll be very happy with the recommendation.